kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to the corner, take the shot, he scores!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Confluence Financial Partners Stadium located in Peters Township. Tonight we have a Section 2 contest between Upper St. Clair and the home team Peters Township. Here is the starting lineups for tonight's Upper St. Clair squad. In goal this evening, number 32, a junior, Veer Kamat. At the fender, number 6, a senior, Baden Friday. At midfield, number 16, a senior, David Goldberg. At forward this evening for the Panthers, number 25, senior, Ryan Higgs. At defender, number 14, a senior, Cole Lang. At forward, number 19, a senior, Andrew Pop. At midfield, number 10, a senior, Tyler Reimer. At midfield, number 4, a junior, Ethan Eust. At midfield, number 3, a junior, Liam Park. At defender, number 5, a junior, Luke Raya. At forward, number 29, a junior, Jan Somers. Upper St. Clair is coached in his 20th year by Uwe Schneider, assisted by Matt Stevenson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineups for tonight's Peters Township Indians. In goal this evening, a sophomore, number 0, Marcus Biziak. At defender, a senior, number 34, Nevin Berry. At striker, a junior, number 27, Blake Gablehart. At defender, a senior, number 23, Connor Hoy. At midfield this evening for the Indians, a senior, number 25, Mason Lewis. At striker this evening, a senior, number 9, Nick McGee. At defender, a senior, number 8, Roman Mullaney. At midfield, a senior, number 3, Matthew Milliken. At midfield, a senior, number 5, Stephen Suchko. At defender, a senior, number 36, Aiden Weiss. And finally for the Indians tonight, a sophomore, number 18, Parker Weiss. Peters Township is coached by head coach Bob Dyer, assisted by Lucas Heasley, Lewis Osborne, Ryan Kelly, Joe Jelinski, and Ryan Hillen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another installment here at the Confluence Financial Partners Stadium in Peters Township, Pennsylvania. The match tonight in red, the Peters Township Indians versus Upper St. Clair in the white uniforms to the right of your screen. I'm here tonight with the one and only Steve Evans, who will drop in periodically to give us a little bit of encouraging commentary. For those of you that don't know, Steve is the man in the tower, so to speak, here for most sporting events that are played at the field. In the opening kick, St. Clair drops back, gets ahead of steam through the midfield.
4-2, and the Indians are 11-2 currently overall, and first place in the section.
And a win tonight for the Indians will pave the road for a clinch for the playoffs. It's something that the Indians are hoping to secure here this evening. Additionally, it's youth night here at the stadium, so we have pretty significant numbers for a soccer game on a Tuesday night. So Peter has plenty of cheering going on in the stands.
Plus, having a day that's 70 degrees might have brought,
Yeah.
brought out the millions to the stadium, which is awesome for this kind of game, especially this game.
70 degrees and 70 degrees and free hot dogs for the kids. You know, that wins hearts and minds every time.
I think kind of a surprise in this section is Norman's just come out of nowhere and is currently in second place. They were not in this section for as long as I've known Peters Township soccer. They have not been involved in this section, but they've come along. They beat us 2-0 last week. Their goalkeeper was totally dominant in the box and just really captured the game for them, and they went on from there. And I guess they have a little bit tougher schedule. Somebody said they play Mount Lebanon tonight and St. Clair on Thursday, so that's why this game is so massive.
Yeah, and I remember that goaltender's name, Scalise. You know, we said his name so often, he probably kept out, I don't know, at least a dozen or so pretty strong attempts on net. Standing by is Jim Masucci, who's also joining us up here in the press box this evening.
Yeah, I'm going to be glad to give him the mic.
Jim didn't see that coming.
Why is he still walking? He walked out of the press box.
Right through the side door. Jim, we built this up tonight as a massive game for Peters to get through.
Well, this probably clinches the section for Peters tonight, I would think, if they'd win this.
You thought you were just stopping by to say hello, huh?
I thought I was just stopping by for a view here. This is actually a big game for St. Clair, too, from talking to some of their fans. They need this. Really, they need a win here. They might not make the playoffs this year. They're struggling.
Yeah, I talked to some of the parents coming up here this evening, and, you know, our boys have played together for 10 years probably, and they're really hopeful that they're going to be able to pull off a win against us tonight.
And they've said they've had a lot of trouble scoring goals this year. That's been one of their big problems.
And they have some fierce assets out there on the field. You know, Reamer, Pop, Goldberg, just to name a few. They have some really skilled kids out there.
Well, that's a good ball right there.
Beautiful ball. Well played.
Well, Suchko made a nice recovery.
They're able to center right in front.
Oh, looks like a defender. I don't know if the defender blocked that or the goalie does.
I don't know if you can pick this up on the screen, but all three referees go to the same barber.
Very good point there.
It's true. I think they're triplet brothers.
Little short corner played there. Oh, looks like another corner.
Defended away.
Kick off the defender.
And Peters holds off a very, very strong attack by St. Clair.
Oh, nice little flick on, maybe by Milliken. No.
Yep, there's Milliken.
Oh, nice little drop back. Couldn't get control of the ball. St. Clair definitely seems energized here.
Yeah, they do. They're controlling the ball pretty well so far this game.
Unfortunately, I think for them, it's going to be very important they score the first goal because of their trouble scoring goals, so they don't get down.
Get through. Milliken working on the line. Weiss looking to clear it.
Clears it out before I throw in from about the 50-yard line here.
Yeah, I think the first goal tonight's going to be extremely important.
Well, the Indians have played a lot of close games this year, too. A lot of 1-0, 2-1 games where they've almost kind of, I think, worn some of the teams down and scored late.
Yeah, they could be a tale of two teams.
Oh, no foul. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Believe there wasn't a foul called there.
An unfortunate run-in with a Milliken here around the 44-yard line.
Oh,
geez.
oh my gosh.
Wow.
Some of the fans are saying that's ridiculous, Center. I kind of have to agree with them on that one. And being a Peters fan here, that their kid was bent over to get the header, and our guy just ran into him.
I don't think any of us were expecting that. But
pretty good crowd here tonight for all the St. Clair parents, local Township, plus youth night.
yeah, it's nice to see all the support, especially on such a big game.
I talked about Bobby about getting an ARP night.
Yeah,
ARP
that's
night.
great.
Yeah.
ARP nights be great.
ARP night, I'm qualified.
I'll be here before you know it.
Free admission with your ARP card. A free kick there to St. Clair.
Way out of the bottom right of your screen.
Decent ball. Nice win there by Mason Lewis.
Mason's been using his head a lot this year, man. He can get up over top of that ball.
Hard drop. Oh.
Nice little move. Weiss collects. Takes a whack.
St. Clair pops it out. Oh. Nice little drop there. He's taking his space.
Booted away by Hoy.
Not sure why the St. Clair guy hesitated there. He just kept going forward.
Oh, great ball.
Good shot.
Finds Gablehart. He's open on the flank. Ooh. Oh, stripped away. Well defended by St. Clair.
Peter's team wanted a handball. There's a guy, player slid down and didn't appear to hit it with his arm. I'm not sure what that foul was for. It looked like a little love tap there.
Yeah, some interesting calls from the center ref so far.
Go, a little flick over. Nice save by Biziak.
It was probably Drew Pop.
Good play all around. Nice little flick
strike.
over. He hit that on the bounce, and good play by our goalie.
How about Biziak, the sophomore? I mean, he's 10 in goal as if he was at least a junior.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit of a surprise pick for goalie this year with
St. Clair is going to regain possession.
Bad touch there, Pop. That
Back
ball
to
up.
Pop.
It's going to be corner, yes.
So Peters had their first successful corner conversion last game.
Was that the first one? The one McGee scored to win the game at the end?
It's pretty much the first one I can remember, maybe in the last, several dozen attempts. But it was great to see him pull it off, and it was timely.
Well, that's something they're going to need to work on because in the playoffs, as Coach Evans up here can tell you, set pieces are a way you score a lot of goals.
Look at Gablehart streaking. All right. We're trying to rally some energy up top.
Looks like Suchko on the throw here. Don't really have a big throw guy this year like they had last year. Marmol had a pretty decent big throw.
Yeah, Milani can launch it. Nobody's home in the middle. We're going to do that all over again. Suchko's looking up top. And we're going to be throwing this again. Looking for Milliken.
Bad touch by Milliken. They're a little bit too hard on it.
Yeah.
Hit it out. Good idea. It's a little too strong on the touch.
St. Clair goal kick times 29:30. The score is 0-0. Tim, this is great seeing all these kids out here on youth night.
Yeah.
I know when we were at PTSA, we talk about this night.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that the tradition continues.
It is always good to see a bunch of kids out to support the high school kids. And a lot of these younger kids, when they do come together, they do look up to these high school kids like they're kind of professional players in their eyes.
Yeah, truly.
As they hope to play in the stadium someday. Oh, Uwe in his arms. He wanted that foul call.
Yeah. You knew this was going to be a physical game tonight. I think we'll see a lot of this. I do not expect either of these teams to back off. And if you ask me when the physicality really ramps up, it's after that first goal scored.
Yes.
Barry's having a little trouble getting over.
It's Reamer. It's a
Reamer.
big player.
Yeah.
Nice little move there.
Beautiful move.
Oh, St. Clair had some excellent opportunities there.
Yeah, they really did.
Did not cash in.
I think that was Parker Weiss. No, that was Mason Lewis that defended it away with his chest. Came all the way back there to keep that out of the goal. That's some serious coverage. Barry with a boot. Oh, jeez.
That could be throw in almost the corner.
Lewis has been the playmaker the past several possessions here.
Oh, that's out. That should be a Peters throw-in. Peters way too bunched up here, like 5 guys right around the ball.
Yeah.
Need to spread out a little bit. Oh.
Ooh. Hoy's there in the nick of time. Booted away by Barry. Finds McGee trying to get it to his feet.
Good no call there because I thought the kid was all over McGee
Yeah.
and he's kind of tossed him aside a little bit.
Peters going to have to throw from here.
So far, St. Clair's been the more dangerous of the teams as far as chances.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been in our space a couple of times.
I don't know why they want to keep pouncing around. Bring it down.
We've been saying the past couple of games, Jim, that the version of play that we have here at Peters, the over the top, the hustle kind of play, it's I think been studied by our opponents here lately, and it seems like the teams know what to expect when they come to play Peters now, and they've adjusted their strategy.
Unfortunately, it's been like that for years. Pretty much just that over-the-top approach.
Maybe the kids have to see it to believe it. Step by St. Clair's backfield. Make a little adjustment here. Let Suchko, the throwing expert, step in.
He called a little push there. That's surprising. You almost never call that. I'm shocked
Jeez.
that he could even get to that ball. Past that far, Peter's defender should have been all over that.
Yeah, that came across the whole field.
Yeah.
And that's, I believe, Milani's slow to get up. He's a critical component of the defense. Also a captain on the team.
Oh,
Barry
nice,
versus
nice
Pop.
turn.
Weiss looking up top. Oh, be close.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I'm surprised there might have been something there because
Oh,
he kind of ran the goalie on that one.
yeah, he did. We're going to stop time here as we wait and see what's going on with our goalie. Yeah, I think
he could have maybe pulled up a little bit on
Yeah.
that, not full force. I don't know, but at least
we'll see how our goalie's doing
Uwe's
here.
arguing for a yellow card there. My guess is I wouldn't doubt the next time McGee commits a foul that he gets a yellow.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there, Jim.
After that they might be looking at that.
Well, in high school soccer, there's no instant replay.
No.
So you could be the judge of that call tomorrow when you look at this recording on Peters Township Community TV. All right, as play resumes, the goalie's going to stay in.
Looks like we'll do a drop ball right here to the goalie. Or he's just going to hand him the ball. Yeah, he's just handing it to him now, it looks like. No, not yet, no. You never know with some of these refs, they want to be more the show than the game.
Yeah. That's goalkeeper Ver Kamat, I believe.
I mean, he made the play. He needed to go down and smother the ball.
Yep.
And McGee's an aggressive player, and he just came hard.
Yeah, it was close, but I think the
And
keeper had it.
And who knows? It just never looks good for the keeper when it's like that with the keeper, and people get all excited.
Yeah, we've seen that same play called. Oh, good ball up to Pop.
Oh, good shield by Suchko.
That's a good play.
Went back there and got there. Yep, to shield him off. Actually, if at that point, I think Pop needs to just run into Suchko and knock him over. He's not going to get called for anything, really. Let's go out of bounds and be a goal kick. Just to let him know he's there instead of passively letting them shield you off.
Peters has made a couple of adjustments here in the defense. It looks like they're trying to get a little bit more going in the midfield, maybe. We'll see how this plays out. It's an adjustment we haven't seen yet this year. Oh, jeez.
Oh, a little aggressive from behind, but no call.
That's a...
Good play by the goalie to hustle over there and pick
Yeah.
that up before it went out off the header.
Scooped it up.
Ball
St.
off.
Clair seems to be a little bit disheveled at the moment.
Yeah.
Here we go.
St. Clair, little Peter
Boys
steps to it.
there. He's having trouble finding feet on both sides.
Yeah, it's just kind of ping-ponging around the midfield.
It's like,
Oh,
oh, he
Missed
gets
there.
through. Come on across. Be there.
Oh, it's right there.
Bike it. Ah. All right. I'll count that one. That was a pretty good strike for Peters. Good heads-up play on the top of your screen. Service. Oh. Ball bounced loose right in front of the goal. No red to cover. Booted away by St. Clair.
Oh, referee got in the way. Help. What?
What is that?
Coach Heasley screaming over there. He's going to do a drop ball since he interfered with the play. No, he's giving them the ball on a drop ball. Oh, I can't believe that. I'm not sure the rationale for that, but we don't really know the rationale for what these referees do most of the time.
No. Yeah, we've seen some interesting referee calls made so far this season.
Nice little ball over.
Lewis is working hard. Good slide tackle. Holds off a strike. Ooh. They're letting it play.
They are.
This is going to get interesting tonight.
You better get rid of it.
Oh. Tell you what, Milliken's come a long way.
Oh, Milliken's had a great season, I think, this year. He's done a very nice job.
Ooh,
oh, there's
there we
McGee. Oh, too many dribbles. Should have shot that when he first got it.
Oh, jeez.
Someone's shin guard went flying.
Yeah, it was a sickle. Lewis isn't stopping.
Still in. Oh, nice little head play there. It's Reamer with the ball. Too much. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, too much. Seems like St. Clair wants to play the ball over the top all the time here, but I'm not sure they have enough speed up top to get to those balls.
Yeah, it's for speed's sake, I think it's pretty even up top.
I just don't see them having that one fast guy like a Gablehart who can run that down.
Yeah. Well, we get our first sub of the evening.
Looks like two coming out. McGee and Milliken coming out. You got 21. Is that Sawich?
It's
Or Sandrowski. That's Sandrowski.
Typically.
Sandrowski and Parise over there. I think. Is that Parise?
Did you say 12? That's
12 is
Sawich.
No, 12. Sawich isn't in. That's 21. Sandrowski. And I think over on the far side, I can't really read the number that well.
Sandrowski for sure.
Yeah, Baysham, I think it is on the far side.
Okay.
Who came in? Uh-oh.
Reamer with the take. Yeah, he had that whole left side of the goal open there.
He did.
Just went a little bit wide. $17:45 left in the first half.
Still no score. Suchko.
Oh, nice head.
Oh.
Parise and Bysham knocking around with the big boys up top. Looking for Sandrowski. Tried the flick.
I think sometimes I've noticed this year when they bring the younger kids in up top, you get a little energy boost.
Yeah, I mean, these kids are great. You know, I think they've done a good job adjusting to a different kind of play and, you know, a different size opponent. That could be a nice ball. I think it was a little bit misread by Parise. And these guys have really produced, too, along the way. I mean, these younger players, you know, have been absolutely critical when, you know, when the chips have been down against us. Ooh, that gets through.
Good ball.
I don't think they'll get there.
25 hesitated a little bit there. He would have been on his horse initially. I think he could have gotten to it. Suchko on the throw-in.
Huh.
St. Clair throwing.
Weiss collects.
Oh, nice.
Finds Milani. Connects with Bysham.
The St. Clair kid just threw the ball away from his own player. Yellow. Give him a yellow card for throwing that ball away from the thrower.
Cleats up.
Oh, if you'd look over here, the guy's streaking. That could be a corner, yeah. St. Clair draws another corner. After this tough stretch of games, the Indians have a little bit of a reprieve getting to travel to Hempfield and having Brashear to finish out the season.
Yeah, I'm sure Bobby's been instructing the kids that, you got to play through this game. Peter's trying to get some numbers up top on the strike.
Good double team there by St. Clair. They closed that down. So he had nowhere to go either way. It's Milani, it looks like, throwing it in over there.
Yeah, I believe that's right. Top of your screen, here comes Roman's throw. He's trying to cover a lot of ground there. Weiss.
Oh,
Parker wanted to drop that down off his chest and put it right off his toe, but lost his footing a little bit, maybe a little nudge from behind.
goes Hoy.
Hoy's trying to go right back over top. Missed the flick. Ball goes back into Peters. We've got another look on the defense now. It looks like we've got two sweepers back. This is the second defensive and midfield change. Biziak scoops up the ball.
Neither team's really been too dangerous
What's
tonight.
up, Jack? Yeah, my son Jack and his buddy Evan are here. What's up? We got a pretzel delivered to us, guys. Anybody hungry?
Oh, nice tackle.
Great tackle by
Very
Parker
good tackle
Weiss.
by Parker Weiss. He just blew him up.
Peters has some numbers. Looking for
Ball
Bysham.
curved away from him. One thing I'd like to see, and I've noticed a lot of kids, they're sticking their legs up to try and get the ball instead of getting your body in front of it just to settle it down. Your body's a lot bigger than your legs, so it's easier to settle it down, control it, and get it to your feet.
I'm noticing, Jim, that St. Clair had a bunch of kids back on the last attack. It's like they're gone into prevention mode with about 2, 4, 6, 7 across the back right now.
Yeah.
The last strike, they only had a couple of guys up top, which is uncharacteristic. Peters throw.
Peters Township throw in. Well, big bounce there. Could cause trouble.
Trying to find some feet.
You never know when you get these scrums going what's going to happen in there.
Tonight is youth night here at the stadium. At this time, we invite all the rec teams and travel teams to line up with their teams on the sidewalk near the stadium entrance, please. Thank you.
Goal kick played short. Oh, no, they didn't call the handball on that. They could have. Oh, nice aggressive
nice
play by
step.
Weiss. Oh,
Up top to Bisham.
shoot it.
Oh, he gets a ripper.
Yes! Bisham in the far corner. Puts the
Oh.
Indians up 10 with 10 minutes left. 1-0 Indians.
It was beautiful how he pulled that ball back and created just enough space on his right side to release that ball. He found the back right corner of that net. Great job by Bisham.
Peters Township goal scored by Jake Beischer.
As play resumes, St. Clair means business, and here they come. And if my suspicion is correct, this game is about to get harder for the Indians.
Now, we'll see how St. Clair responds here with the trouble scoring goals. Letting the first one go in does not help. And the defense there just kind of left their goalie hung out to dry. He had no chance on that. It was a well-placed ball by Bisham.
Reamer in the middle. Pop chalks back to Reamer.
Oh,
Pulls the trigger, and it just goes high and left.
a little high and left.
It's Peter subs.
It's a nice little build-up there by St. Clair on that one.
Yeah, it was. Really well played. It's like Weiss bringing the ball off the goal kick.
Oh, nice ball in, but a little too much.
Good heads-up play by Bisham. Sorry, by Biziak, our goaltender. Looking for pop up top.
Nice job by Suchko. Oh, nice. Oh, very nice way he stuck his hip in there and muscled him out.
Thought I saw a hand in there, but defended away by Weiss, Parker Weiss. St. Clair
Throw
throws
it.
in. Bottom left of your screen.
That's going to go out. A little too much on the touch there.
Peters kick.
Peters wins the sections 3 times in a row then.
If we could keep him off for another 47 minutes and 30 seconds.
Long way to go.
That's a lot of soccer to play still.
But I'm telling you, a 1-goal lead against a team that's been struggling to score is very big. Oh, McGee's
McGee's getting
He's getting a little
another
lecture.
talking to. Peters maintains possession. Lewis with the throw. It's a good shield. He wanted to go right away, but he's playing back to Lewis. He's going to take the throw. Got a lot of red up top.
Another throw for the Indians.
Lewis was looking for Gablehart's back in. The kids love playing the flick with their head.
They do like to do.
And when it works,
Do
it's
that.
beautiful.
Corner for the Indians. They could put one in here, go up 2-0. That'd be huge. I'd almost be willing to say that the game could be over if the team struggling to score goals.
We've been struggling with these corner set pieces, and we'll see what we come up with. We're doing the breakout. It's the jailbreaks.
I like that one right there. No, nice play by the goalie to go up and get that one.
Well tended. He
Give
went
him
out
credit
in a
for that.
sea of red.
He's not a real tall goalie either to go up and get that. That was very good.
Yeah, that
nice
was
ball. Oh, good play by Gablehart to get his foot on it.
Gablehart was on the other side of the world on that play.
Oh, for some of the stuff that's gone on today, I'm not sure if that was a foul compared to some of the other stuff they haven't called.
Looked a little soft.
But once again, you never know with these referees. Reamer taking the kick here.
Sinclair is
He
going
should
to
ask
drop
for-
in strong. It's well placed, but
Goal kick.
nobody's there. Amy Martin's up here tonight, folks. My goodness.
Youth night.
Youth night brings
Representative.
all the celebrities out.
This is the ticket number who won that.
Oh,
Oh, what a shame.
notice how McGee just tapped that ball away.
Yeah.
He better watch out. That's not a smart thing to do when they're already watching you. Oh, that could be good trouble.
Ooh.
Some nice head. Whoever got that out of there.
Connor Hoy sends the ball back down into Sinclair's
I'm
zone.
not sure why he could have just shielded that out of bounds. I'm not sure why he decided he had to hit that.
I don't know, Jim. It's true. Gee trying to work. Draws a foul.
Well,
All right, Peter's going to stack up. This is the
Parker Weiss on this.
free kick specialist. All right, they're happy with that spot. They get the whistle.
He's not happy with it.
Oh, he wants it over Missway more.
Oh, jeez.
Does that 1 foot really matter?
Parker's triple checking.
Kind of a shanker on that one.
But he gets another chance. Little touch. Back in. And another chance potentially. I feel like I keep on seeing these handballs throughout the play.
I see St. Clair's doing it. They have no one up there to chase that. That's the first. I think that's the first time.
Hoy boots that a mile high
Oh,
out
nice
of
little.
play. Lewis Shields. Yeah, that worked.
2 minutes left in the half.
Scores 1-0. Peters Township is leading.
Oh, that looked like a hand there.
See, you're seeing them now too.
That was.
Oh, McGee tries to draw.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
He's going to get a card for that. He's
Yeah,
going to get
here
a
it
card.
comes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a good call. He did swing his leg when he's on the ground intentionally.
Yeah, he
I know. He did swing his leg. It looked like intent.
So McGee's going to go take a timeout.
And he'll miss the first 3.5 minutes of the second half.
Looks like that's Sandrowski coming on. No, Parise, I believe. Parise comes on. His play resumes with 1:28. Here comes the free kick by St. Clair. It's a good one.
Good ball out.
Sawich looking up top for Gablehart. St. Clair had a head of steam there for a minute. I think Peters is looking for the bell.
Just under a minute.
Milliken collects. Up to Parise.
Oh, nice
beautiful
little move.
Nice drop back to Suchko. Looking out. Ooh. Parise with the emphatic hop over the goalie.
Is that Priest? I thought that was Gablehart. I like Gablehart over on that far side.
You're right if it is Gablehart.
Just the running style. I figured it was him.
10.
Have you noticed they switched the positioning around quite a bit so far tonight?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you have it, folks.
All right.
The end of the
1-0
first
at the half.
Next, we would like to recognize the under 10 group in the in-house program. Under 10. The teams for the under 12 and 13, please take the service. Now we'd like to recognize the travel squad for Peters Township. First is the U9 team. Next, the under 10 team and 11 team. Under 10 and under 11. Under 12. That looks like everybody's on the field now. And finally, the under 13 through U16. If you're here tonight, thank you for participating. At this time, I'd like to thank all the Peters Township youth soccer coaches, players, and families. We honor your efforts and wish you all the best going forward. Let's have one last round of applause for everyone before we move on to the raffle prize winner. Thank you. At this time, can the youth groups go towards the varsity players and through the tunnel, please? Thank you.
Holy smokes, he's really making adjustments to this the shape that we have here. Bringing 5 up top.
Well, he always does that for the kickoff, though.
See how they adjust afterwards. Gablehart trying to run through. Finds Lewis.
Good ball.
Gablehart comes across.
Good service in there by Gablehart.
Yeah, that was great. That little flick almost worked that time.
I think he's able to get that off because the kid's afraid of his speed to get around him, so he gave him a little bit of room, and he got that nice cross off. Four. They're they could be out.
Ooh, that was tight. So, going into the playoffs, if there's a tie for second, third, or fourth place, does that create a bye week opportunity if Peters clinches?
It wouldn't be a bye week. They have a playing game before the brackets would start. It's what they usually will do in that situation. But in Quad A for both boys and girls, there are only 8 qualifiers versus 16 with the other sections, so that wouldn't really be a big hindrance to have that playing game. Oh, Weiss dribbled that one out. Uh-oh. Oh, nice play by Hoy to come over and clean that up. That looked like a potential goal.
Got there in the nick of time.
Well, a little bit of a wild kick there by Gablehart out.
Good idea. Peters throw. It's probably such go up there, I believe.
St. Clair throw again.
The flick finds Gablehart. Oh.
I remember in the olden days when a punt would bounce like that, I think Coach Dyer would have a heart attack.
Yeah.
He hates to see balls bounce.
Yeah, he wants a body on that right away. Yeah.
Mason to keep it down. Yelling at the ref's not going to get you anything. Just get him mad at you and reach into his pocket.
Nabbed him for a handball. We've felt like we've seen a couple up here tonight that haven't been called, so maybe that was something the referees conferred about during the halftime. That's
a
good
good
service.
ball by that time by St.
Great service. Goes wide left.
Corner. Off of Peter's head. St. Clair looking for anything to capitalize on right now. Coach Evans up here in the box was saying we were mentioning that St. Clair could potentially be in jeopardy of missing the playoffs, and he can't remember the last time they worked in the soccer playoffs. It's been quite a while.
Well played, dramatically, but well played.
Be interesting to see when Dyer decides to put McGee back in, because he is an aggressive player, and he's on a yellow.
Yeah, you might want to let a little bit more time pass before you bring the McGee back in. Weiss collects, looks up top for Milliken. Gablehart might get there. He does. Keeper's out of the pocket. He serves it. Oh!
Nice play by the defender.
Oh, my goodness. Great hustle play by Gablehart. Nearly a Peters Township goal. Comes Suchko with the step. Finds Milliken. Back to Hoy. I'm sorry, to Lewis. Looking up top. It gets through.
Ooh. I don't think anyone was expecting that one to get through.
No.
Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. That's their best player, probably Reamer right there on the ball.
Reamer brings it across.
A little bit too close to the goal. You need to put that out more towards the 6. You might add a chance for someone to hit it in.
Right into Biziak's arms. Punts it away. It's
nice
a good
punt. I don't know about that one. It seemed like he just stepped around him, and
I don't know what you saw, but
I saw their kid stepping around her.
we'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, Milani setting up. Peter's going to crash.
Oh, I like
Drop
it.
it
It's
in.
not a bad ball.
Finds the ground.
Yes!
Oh, another Peters goal.
That was a huge goal. I think this might be over now.
Who'd you see there, Jim?
The kid who's running right there out in front. Looks like Parker Lewis, I think.
Parker Weiss.
Weiss, Weiss, not Parker Lewis. Parker Weiss. There is a Parker Weiss, but he doesn't. He's in college. Mason's older brother.
Township goal scored by Parker Weiss.
That's brilliant. Parker's been a clutch player for us.
Well, St. Clair needs to do something to change their. Because
St. Clair collects. We got numbers on their strike.
is he calling a goal kick?
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh, they're going to confer. Now, how can the guy way on the other side of the field possibly even see what?
Okay.
Oh, they're calling a goal kick now.
Okay.
This will lock up a number one's, probably a number 2 seed overall for Peters going into the playoffs. They can hold on to win this.
Jim, who do you think will be the number 1 seed?
Seneca Valley. They haven't lost a game yet this year.
Seneca is tough. And Lord knows they have given Peters a lot of trouble over the years.
Last 2 years, that's been the demon.
Losing to them at Whippiols and then losing again to them in the States last year.
2 years in a row in the Whippeal finals.
Well, it was a verification that they were the right one to win it all last year, but Good service. Finds Weiss again. Chips. Goes wide. Oh, good heads-up play by Milliken. The wind came out of the sails of St. Clair with that goal.
I think so. I think it'll be interesting to see, I'm not sure how strong all these other teams are on the other side of the other section, the other half of the Quad A. We know Seneca's good, but I'm not sure how good the other teams are.
So it's Fox Chapel, Pine, NA.
NA's probably not going to qualify this year.
Wow.
They're struggling. New coach. And,
Even though they lost to Sandy Valley, I think 2-1 and 2-1 both times.
yeah. I was talking to the Fox Chapel coach. I saw him at a college game. And he mentioned to me that NA he didn't think would be very good this year. The new coach seemed to be somewhat disorganized. Things in.
Well, that's good news for Peters, folks. We might be playing soccer well into November again.
So
dust off your parka.
the tough thing with Quad A now, with only 2 teams qualifying for the state playoffs, you have to get to that final game at Highmark or you're done. Your season's over. That's tough.
I will say that's one of my favorite venues.
That's a good venue for high school soccer.
Yeah, amazing. So Peters Nation, if you're listening, we make it to that point this year, be sure to check it out at Highmark Stadium. All right. Milliken with another throw, a little deeper in our territory. Unlucky.
I don't know if he was offside, so people are calling off because I think the St. Clair defense on the other side was kind of deep.
Did he slip there, or did he just think he was offside and stop running at it?
Not really sure.
Yeah. Well, unlucky either way. Ball comes back out. Peters gets possession right back.
And Coach Evans has seen a lot of St. Clair teams before, and I'd say this might be one of the most challenged teams to score I've seen for St. Clair in a long time.
I think 1 year they were like 6-10, which was
But they're just
it's cycles.
Some subs coming on up top for Peters.
20 years of Uwe.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It is a long time.
He missed the 1 year broken legs on the ladder deal. 2 broken legs. He won the state that year. Didn't matter.
Almost. Ty Reamer on the bottom of your screen finds Drew Pop, chased down by Steven Suchko. St. Clair throw.
St. Clair throwing.
There's going to be a bomb coming in.
Shank.
A skid.
Didn't hit that well. No, never good to see players arguing amongst each other. That's my guess is when the playoffs come around, Peters will probably end up playing either Butler or Pine Richland in the first round. Last year's opponent in the first round was Butler here.
Yeah, that was a good game. Jim, I think you had a child that scored a couple goals in that game.
Yeah, he did. He did it. St. Clair had a really good player. Coach Evans was saying the coach's son, Landon Money. It's a very nice player.
Did he go on to play in college?
He was, I think, supposed to play at Duquesne, but I'm not sure. I don't think he's on the roster there anymore. I'm not sure what happened.
Huh. St. Clair is going to sub.
St. Clair needs to do something to change their fortunes here. They need to get more offensive. It doesn't matter if you lose this game 5-0 or 2-0.
Our refs are changing positions. Okay.
Why was he blowing his whistle there? A kid who had the ball picked it up. Well, he gave him a corner on that. I thought that was out.
I don't think St. Clair agrees
St. Clair
with that.
faithful's not happy with that call.
Is this Milliken coming out with the Peters corner kick? They're doing that breakout thing again.
That's a good ball.
Ooh.
You have to blow that. The goalie was getting mugged there.
He sat on it and came out with it. You're right. He did get mugged a little bit, Jim.
Oh, nice ball.
Oh, goes through. Can Biziak get there? He does.
Oh,
Gets kicked away. He gets back into position. Oh,
St.
defended
Clair, I thought
away.
they were going to have a chance there. Oh, he called keeper.
Yeah, he did. It was already on his head.
It's important to listen to your keepers because basically you're putting that ball back in the play,
Yeah.
whereas the keeper could have just stagged it and punted away. I'm not sure, like St. Clair, so many guys back still.
We might have a jailbreak here. Gablehart up top. Good tackle.
He called obstruction. Holy mackerel.
What?
That's an unusual call
Wow.
there.
No. Sorry, St.
You
Clair.
don't see that. You don't see that very often. I'm not
We did not see that up here.
When you're down 2-0, a call like that doesn't make you feel any
No.
better about things.
No.
Shoot the frame.
Weiss looking up for the back, finds a head. Goes over the crossbar. No damage to St. Clair. Scored 2-0 Peters Township with 23-29 in the second half. Goalie's going to take his own kick. A little shallow.
A little indecision there by the St. Clair players. Too slow with moving the ball there.
Really high pressure on.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're way more physical and the pressure is way more. Like a practice mode.
Hoy clears away. Brought back into Peters' zone.
Oh, that could be a
Looking
good
for
ball.
pop up top. He might have the angle.
Oh, nice
well
defense.
defended by Hoy.
Very nice.
Oh, he's left undefended there. I think Hoy again gets there in the nick of time.
Oh, he saved it. No, he's pointing for. Corner he's calling. Yeah, I thought it was too, but it's hard from our angle to see exactly if it went over the line. But that guy's right on the line down there. He would see. St. Clair, you need to pack the box with some more people. This is your season coming up.
They're playing a little scattered. They're collected now. Service falls shallow.
That was not a good corner.
I think we got a
Foul.
call against St.
Someone clipped
Clair.
someone's ankle or something. Kind of a weak call.
I think that's someone just tying their shoe, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone.
Nice ball.
Goal kick. They're
Goal
calling.
kick.
A lot of conversations with referees tonight.
Yeah. A lot of time stoppage. 21-26 left in the second.
Peter's up 2-0.
For you soccer enthusiasts at
They're
home,
awarding
this
a
is a
quarter.
little unusual, but yeah. The games that we've seen this year, this one's officiated very similarly. Oh,
that was a
beautiful corner
Very
conversion.
nice corner.
That was right up in the upper 90. Who is that got up there?
Is it Bayshime again? 38? I think it is Bayshime. Does that look 30? Yeah. Bayshime. Bayshime
Where's
with
he
his
at?
second goal of the night. He's just wandering back to the 45-40 yard line.
Oh, that's awesome.
His second goal this evening's the third goal for Peters Township, Jake Bishop.
No, I think this game is safely in the book. I feel very comfortable.
Yep. Yeah, we could
St. Clair's not that anything dangerous at all.
score 3-0 with 21 minutes left in the second half. And it's, yeah. Yeah.
St. Peter's is playing a high pressure, and they're being aggressive. What's his classic Bobby Dyer style? And basically, I think to beat them a lot of times, what you have to do is use that aggression against them.
Service looks a little long.
A little long on that one, yep.
I tell you what, that first goal really mattered today, guys. We knew that whoever
We
would
said
strike
that earlier.
first.
Whoever scored first, that was going to be key.
They took the best player out.
Yeah, they did just take their best player out. Reamer, number 10. They call that a hand.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like he hit it with his shoulder with his arm against his body. I don't know.
All right, this is Parker Weiss's specialty from this distance. I don't think St. Oh, geez.
Hope he didn't hurt himself.
Parker's never going to live that one down.
On another note, the girls' team won last night, a big game. They beat Mount Lebanon.
Oh, that's
Now
fantastic.
4-2. Excellent game for Brooke Offerman. She had a hat trick and an assist on the fourth goal. She's really kind of the engine that runs that team.
She's a great player. And she's a relative of the great Donnie Opferman, is she not?
I don't know.
I'm not sure either, but the Opferman name has roots that run deep here in Peters Township.
Tell you, the last couple of games I've seen the Indians play when they beat Mount Lebanon, they're taking it to St. Clair pretty much. They've been playing well. The only game where they did not look good, that it seems, when that last Norwin game. Norwin outplayed them in that game.
Yeah, they did.
Norman
came
deserved
out,
to win that one.
in another surprising game. I'm not sure if you were there for it, Jim, was the Baldwin game, the second match
Really?
against
No,
them.
I did not see that. I thought that would be a blowout.
I think we were all shocked, but it was an absolutely different team that came to play that day. They were competitive.
Now, I think the next biggest thing is for Peters to make sure they're healthy going into the playoffs. The next two games should not be too challenging for them.
Yeah, so far we've been mostly free of injuries.
So you want to rest your legs. Injuries essentially did the team in last year towards the end of the year. Few critical injuries, and
Yeah, when you have a player on the team, coming home with some sore muscles or a broken nose or something is pretty commonplace, but all the big muscle and bone injuries we've been able to avoid.
which is great.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see this year what they can do, because it'll be interesting to see how some of the players who don't have as much playoff experience and stuff react to the playoff environment. Everyone gets a little tenser, and they know if you lose, you're done.
Yeah, it's a different experience altogether.
We were fortunate the last 2 years. We had guys who had a fair amount of experience from the year before and played a lot. So we'll see.
Yeah,
There's some guys who played last year.
Yeah, there are several. I think what'll be interesting is to see who rises as the leader to guide their team through that experience. Oh, looks like a good run. Ugly hop. McGee's looking up top. Bisham, I believe. Gets it back. Good service on net.
Not a bad service.
Yeah, feel it away. St. Clair trying to put something together.
Oh,
Yeah.
just out. Uwe looks a little dejected there on the sideline.
St. Clair came out strong. They possessed the ball well. They've got it in them.
They have trouble in the final third, though. They can't put anything together to get.
And like so many of these high school teams, it seems like once they get down a couple points, they really have trouble shaking it off.
You just didn't sense at the beginning they had it, but then since the beginning, especially after that first goal, you don't have that sense of urgency
Yeah.
with St. Clair right now, where they want to really get.
Hoy boots it away. Probably a 60-yard cleanup.
Now, Hoy's doing exactly what Coach Dyer wants him to do in that sweeper position. Just kick the ball as far as you can. That's his job.
And he does it in any direction.
He doesn't care the direction. Just get it out of your end and kick it as far as you can.
Last week we saw him put it into the upper third of the stands, the roof of the concession stand, the woods.
My understanding, he's going to be going to Waynesburg College to play soccer next year.
Yeah, it's true.
I saw the Waynesburg coach here tonight.
Yeah, he locked up the spot. It's a done deal. It'll be fun to go down there and watch him play. Ooh. Corner. All right.
That was Beisheim charging in there looking for the third.
Yeah.
He wanted the hat trick.
He's nosy for that goal. Yeah, so many contributions from the underclassmen this season at critical points, too. Service coming in. It's a great ball. That's
Yes.
in. 4-0 Peters. 13:43 to play.
Who put that one in? It looks like, is that Logan Sawwich, number 12? I think I heard him saying Logan. Yep. So Sawich, Logan Sawich on the goal.
Another underclassman. I don't think we had a senior score tonight.
No.
Peters Township goal scored by Logan Sawich.
Too much.
Yeah, you might get there. Hoy Shields goes through the end line. Biziak, sorry.
This is the second
Milani.
year in the row that we've pounded St. Clair at the end of the season. Last year they beat them 7-1.
Free kicks. That's
This year 4-0.
right. It's 2 restarts. You score one. So important. Yeah.
It's unfortunate for the St. Clair teams. I know there are a lot of seniors on this team who kind of thought this might be their year.
Yeah, and there's some great players on this team. We've been on cup teams with some of these players in the past, and
Someone's stretching something out.
No, she's coming across. The trainer's coming across to look at him. There's a head injury.
But 18 stretch still just stretching out there too. She is coming close for the St. Clair having to go to Norwood next. I'm not sure if that's a
I'd tell you what,
Good
playing
game
at
plan.
that facility, I wouldn't want to come off a loss like this and go play Norwood next. That looked like another handball to me, but maybe I had a bad angle. Oh, jeez. Good tackle. Play continues.
but
A little scrap. Peters comes up with it, changes fields.
oh, nice little step there. Bayshine.
Oh, great movement. Look at that guy. Yeah, Bysham's come a long way so far this season. He's doing a great job moving through the midfield, finding some space.
Get rid of it, Nick. There we go.
Milani
Pass.
instantly pressured. Barry sends it up top. He's looking for Sawich. Oh, we got a
Oh.
player down.
Stopping the clock. See, don't even show me. It's supposed to run. Stop his own clock.
Not sure what happened to that.
No, I missed it.
I was away from the ball.
Yeah, he's kind of down in a weird spot. Getting checked out by the trainer. Looks like a leg injury.
Yeah.
He's got a little. Can't tell if it's a little stinger or.
Well, Peter should have a lot of confidence going into the playoffs. Confidence is very important.
Yeah, and support also. So, those of you at home, please come out. Check the WPIAL standings once they're released on the 19th. And come visit us. Support in the stands can be critical during the playoffs. It's a sea of spectators.
I would think Peters will get a home game.
You know?
Could have a boy-girls doubleheader possibly.
Yeah. They always try to do that if they can. Builds the gate.
Yeah, that would be great if we had a boys and girls doubleheader here at Peters Township Confluence Financial Partner Stadium. Ball going way over the top. McGee's going to try to run it down. Takes it off the body, out of bounds for a St. Clair throw.
Oh, I said that out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd go into possession mode right now. Try to make sure my players don't take an unneeded injury. But they keep the pressure on.
Oh,
Little slip.
little slip by McGee.
The subs come on the field. And some boys change shape. Boys looking up top to Bisham, I believe. Peters is pumped up over there. You can hear the confidence all the way across the field. They're out of their seats.
He's reprimanding the kid for just slamming the ball on the ground, which it's just watching the St. Clair team does not remind me of the St. Clair teams I'm used to seeing in the past. Probably the best St. Clair Peters game I ever saw was at Highmark Stadium when St. Clair hadn't lost a game all year, and they were the returning state champions. They'd beaten us like 6 or 7 to 1 on our home field the week before, 2 weeks before, and we beat them 1-0. And they had like 5 or 6 Division I players. I think that was a great game.
What year was that, Jim? Do you remember?
2013. Won't forget. I said one of the better high school games I'd seen.
Was your oldest son on that team?
Oldest son was on that team. They had the Mastrangelo twins. It was a 1-0 game. The goalie was that game was
Oh, that had to be fantastic.
I'm going to call him Keebler because they called him the Keebler Elf all the time. Max, the goal, he stood on his head, made some, probably the best game he ever played in his life, made some great saves. Max O'Hara, there we go. And Peters played the game to perfection. I mean, they even have like Robbie Mertz, who was on the team as a professional, who plays for the Riverhounds then. And we just shut him down. That St. Clair team did go on to win the state championship that year.
But we snagged them in Whippeal.
Yes. Yeah, next year we just pounded them. Interesting fact, whatever we'll think of. Robbie Mertz never won a Whippeal championship.
That's great.
He lost every time he was in it. 2 of those courtesy of Peters.
That story reminds me last year at Orange States when Peters beat Dauphin County.
Oh, that was it.
They were there to collect their trophy and move on and didn't expect a grudge match with Peters.
Yeah, that was a great game. Their team just lost it. Their kids.
Their fans, their coach.
They all did. Coach got red carded. 3 kids, I think, got red carded in the game.
Yeah, we and several yellow cards throughout too. That's easily the most cards I've ever seen during any given game. McGee
good
coming
ball
up.
in by McGee.
Ooh, Bisham was there. Oh, jeez.
I don't know. The fans are complaining about protect the keep. It looked like kind of a 50-50 almost ball. They're both kind of going there, and they got there at the same time.
I can imagine why they're mad about it because earlier in the game it's probably more like a 70-30.
Yeah.
And it wasn't called.
I mean, this one was just it was a good ball played in by McGee, and
Yeah.
they just kind of got there at the same time.
These guys rightfully are
Upset. And the referee saying no obscenities or it'll be a yellow card. Kind of got the fans from St. Clair a little wound up.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this isn't a Can of Mac game. The Can of Mac fans might be running onto the field at this point.
Yeah.
It's a little rowdier crowd. At this point, you think they just put the backup goalie in.
Yeah. He's warming up here on the side, kind of.
I mean, it's a 4-0 game, 6 minutes left.
It's like an upper body injury to your goalkeeper. So with 6:27 left in the second half, the score is 4-0 Peters Township Indians. Okay. Upper St. Clair's goalie is
Walking off. Looks like he's
Yeah.
going to be okay. Holding his wrist a little bit. Maybe he got jammed
Yeah.
it or something. Upper St. Clair replacement goalie coming in. They were saying the same kid ran. It wasn't the same kid. The same because McGee served the ball and he's the one who
Yeah.
ran into him in the first half. So it wasn't the same kid this time.
I think it may have been Bisham.
I think it was Bisham too.
Yeah.
He wants a third goal. He wants the hat trick.
St. Clair's goalie is holding his, I can't tell. It's his left arm? No, his right arm.
I can't tell which one. He's looking at both of them.
All right, we're about to get.
That could put St. Clair even more difficulty when they have their next game against Norman if they have to use a backup goalie.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. So play's about to resume. St. Clair with a punt coming out of their end. A little shallow. Fielded ahead. Finds a foot of pop. Finds someone streaking at the top of your screen. Taken away. Little turnover in the midfield. Yeah, St. Clair is a bit perturbed.
I know. There goes Reamer.
There's Reamer. Trying to play
Trying to go through two guys. Not going to happen.
Boy boots it away. Oh, jeez.
Oh. Oh. Now he changes his call to the delight of the St. Clair fans.
The other way. Service is in, headed away by like Weiss, I believe.
If St. Clair does not win this game, does not score a goal here in this game, this will be 2 games plus 2 overtime periods if they have not scored a goal.
Oh, jeez.
That's
Having
a long.
some trouble putting it together.
That is 180 minutes. 3 hours of soccer with no goals.
I wonder, are they dealing with any injuries or anything that you know of, guys?
I don't think so. I know earlier in the year they had some guys injured, but not now.
As the clock ticks away, we're down to 4 minutes, 14 seconds left. Ooh.
Red throw in. We're 4 minutes left.
Stoppage
Smart
at
move
the
by
time.
Dyer. He's going to bring in 3 subs. Take out some of your seniors, some other players, the only people hurt.
Yeah. Going into victory formation, just under 4 minutes. Here comes Peters. Ooh, nice ball by Suchko.
It's a corner.
The potential there was certain for a call, I think, but St. Clair feels like they maybe got one back. There's only a corner is called. Oh, geez.
Oh, he went to punch that
Yeah.
and punched it down instead of out.
Peters wins the possession.
Free kick from about 35 yards out. Put the bar over the goal is what Lucas is screaming to him. I'm not sure if that's supposed put over the.
What? Why would he say that?
I almost put it on Goldberg. He wants to switch goalies. Yeah, because there's sub. There's Petra coming. You have to stop the clock when you're ahead.
Great game by Biziak. He stopped a couple of rocket shots on net.
Yeah, in a high school game, that's all.
Barry's going to run that one down.
Peter still would like to preserve that shutout at this point.
Looking up top for Bysham. Drop back to Barry. Bysham. No, Weiss.
Someone's screaming for Alex Milliken there.
Yeah, that was Milliken and Tanguin in the middle.
Oh, good play to hit that one out by Suchko. Notice how Suchko's nice at goal side on his man.
Yeah,
So that was prevent
well
anything.
covered.
Yes.
We got Lewis, who looked like he maybe twisted an ankle or something there for a second.
All right, we're near a minute left. Free kick for St. Clair. This could be their last gasp at a goal.
On the 20-yard line. Service is in. Goes
Offsides.
offside. Okay.
I think he was calling him offside. No, he did not give the offside football sign.
Which is in the book that way, which is very strange.
Yeah, it is very strange. Some of the referees we have, I think they probably don't know the difference between the two still.
Big pump by Petra out of goal.
All righty, we're under 30 seconds. Nice shot out for the Indians. Now, the big thing is to stay healthy and get ready for the playoffs. See who you're going to play.
10,
Not sure about what the first round game will be like, but the second round that you have to play, if you win the first, it's going to be difficult to make it to Highmark.
Yeah.
It's not going to be
Yeah.
easy.
3,
It'll be a nasty game. That's all for
All
tonight
right.
from Confluence Financial Partners Stadium. Score 4, Peters Township, St. Clair 0. Thanks for joining us.